What you lot are saying? So lately I had the realization of university is to not be relying on it. You can't rely into that day of graduation until you become that filmmaker, until you start that career, until you start taking things seriously. Deep in the whole education system. Like, I know, fair enough, you do need a degree with a medical course, engineering or law, but with a creative course, I study filmmaking. It's kind of a cope. It's just like, yeah, I'm in this creative field. I don't really know what I want to do, but I'm just holding it off until the end. Just putting it out into the universe, into faith for it just to come into place where that ain't it. More so, you need to be learning outside of your course. You need to be learning on top of your formal education. You can't just rely on this piece of paper, this matrix kind of thing, yeah? Realizing how much BS uni actually is, like how much, like you hear all the time from people from all sorts of fields. Why did we come in for 3 hours when I could have learned this thing on YouTube in 10 minutes? Like, yeah, you hear that all the time. Why are we not doing anything about it? Become like a stereotype, like a joke. Uni's become a joke to the point where people get their degree. They're still in that mindset mentally before they started that course. But this mindset of realizing what uni actually is, evaluating my expectations for it, because I do not want to get in 2 years at the graduation ceremony and just having some next emptiness moment. Like, this is it. This is meant to be my whole life. My whole life starts now with this graduation, with this piece of paper. And yet you don't know much because you thought handing things in a deadline, going to all your lessons was enough. Right now, I could go to all my lecturers, top attendance in class. I can give all my deadlines proper early. I can get the highest grade possible. That is not enough. And I know that's so backwards and so kind of heartbreaking to hear that the best uni experience, grades-wise, is not enough. But when you have that expectation, I feel like it's so liberating. Is it not liberating? You can also not attend any lectures, you can miss some deadlines, and you can still be successful. That's how crazy this education system. You can come in at 10% of your lessons, hand in a couple of deadlines that actually do matter. You don't even need to get a first. You can just pass, have attendance, and you can still be successful. This is how crazy, this is how not needed a university degree is. And you may be thinking, why is this guy so negative towards uni? But this realization has actually made me love uni much more. It got me more engaged to do that extra learning. It's given me that push to realize, like, oh my days, I could do uni 100% perfect, but that is not enough. So it's pushing me to do shit right now. My career starts now. It doesn't start when I get that piece of PDF paper certificate thing, bro. It starts right now. Be networking right now. I need to be looking for opportunities right now. I need to be honing in these skills now that will separate me from my competitors right now. It doesn't start when my teacher gives me an assignment that I need to hand in. It doesn't start at the end of 3 years, bro. It starts right now. Talking to people from real courses who graduated from real degrees, it's the same shit, bro. They got the highest grades, good attendance on a low degree, and yet they're still struggling to find work. And the only difference between her and her successful peers was that those successful peers, they took a year out to do experience. And that is the actual thing that is more valuable, experience. Yes, I can learn everything we're learning on YouTube in 10 minutes. Like, yeah, we get that, yeah. It's important stuff like taxes, budgeting. We've not learned anything about a target audience. You don't make a film without the target audience in mind. We don't even know who they're for. And the only reason why I know about target audience and target market is because of the sales books I've been reading on top of my uni education, bro. When we're making content, imagine, yeah, our assignment, for example, is to make an advert for young people. The feedback we get are from our lecturers that are a bit older. If we don't comply to those feedback, the lecturers' feedback, who aren't even our target audience, bro. If we can't get a good grade because of their opinion, the content ain't even for them. You get like how, and I say I like uni and all that, but why I love it and why I'm proper engaged is because I realize how nothing it is. I realize it's just kind of like a dress up. I don't know, you just dress up, everyone goes in, 10-day like the course, do the assignment, like it's just dress up, bro. You think being on a creative course, other people around you want to hop on projects. I was wrong. The only projects people want to work on, projects that creative people want to work on, are the stuff that is due in next week. They don't want to work on stuff outside of the lessons. And more time, yeah, I can understand that because more time, they're probably overwhelmed because we're getting taught the technical aspect ratios of the Canon Sony 80D, like the proper technical aspects. But bro, how about the process of the film? Like how, it's just, like I do understand. And I know uni already like pushes independent learning. Imagine your independent learning is just your own career. Treat your independent learning as if you didn't have a uni course. Treat your independent learning where that information you're researching or you're honing or you're working on at that moment is gonna elevate your career. Pretend like there's no uni. Pretend there's no uni. We cannot rely on this, bro. We can't rely on this piece of paper to tell us our worth. It doesn't start then, it starts right now. To focus on us, our career. Yeah, man, just something to think about. Until next time, love.